Hello YouTube. Today I want to address an issue of survival knives once again, and in my survival knife philosophy in particular. I already did it once. You can refer back to my survival knife philosophy video some time ago, and today I want to continue on this theme with a little bit more examples. In a nutshell, what my survival knife philosophy is, and yours may be different, and that's okay, and go on and share your views on that with others. But in a nutshell, what my understanding and philosophy of survival knife is that each survival knife should have at least three properties, or there should be at least three things that you should look at. First of all, of course, is the knife itself. There are all sorts of wonderful knives around. For example, like this Bark River Knife and Tool Bravo 1, or BK2, or a classic Puukko knife from Finland. You name it. There are lots of wonderful knives around, and of course every one of us have his or her own criteria, what kind of knives we choose and which ones we like. So do I. I have my own criteria in regards to what a knife should look like, what features it should have, or what else. So the first thing you look at when buying a survival knife is, of course, the knife itself. And well, the world is full of great products, and by different knife companies and custom knife makers and so on and so forth. But so there are great number of cutting tools around. But the second property that I look at when I choose a cutting tool that I call a survival knife is what kind of carry options it has, because there is no point in having a great knife without having a great options for carrying it. For example, like this Boker hunting knife, which, well, in some instances could serve as a survival knife as well, has a great sheath, absolutely fantastic leather sheath with good retention, well-made sheath, great stitching. So my assumption is that it's gonna serve me well and long, and I can rely on it, and it's durable enough, and I can rely on it. No doubt about that. So far, this knife has two great properties. It's a great cutting tool, absolutely fantastic cutting tool, and absolutely great carry option for it. There are other examples as well. For example, like a Mora knife, which I think is an outstanding product and great knife, but its carry options, well, they could be better. However, we always have to keep in mind that this comes for a very reasonable price, and sometimes it's ridiculous to ask for more. But still, if we look, if we don't take into account the price of the knife and look at it as just as a survival tool, then this is well, the carry option of this knife well, could be a little bit more thought through and better. The same can be said, for example, about Ontario SP Quartermaster. Absolutely fantastic blade. 1095 carbon steel, great ergonomics. Well, this is something, well, in between a survival knife and a fighting knife, which is well, so depends on what you prefer. But the carry option of this knife is well, not what you could expect. The sheath, the durability of the sheath is okay. Well, it's a leather and nylon combination, but when you start using it, well, the retention of this knife is not really great. Well, so who knows? This is not my what I want for a survival knife. That kind of carry option. The carry option is another is another property that I look at the survival knives. So it's the cutting tool itself and the carry option that the knife has. And as I said in the beginning, there are three properties that to my mind are equally important to any of survival knives. And the third one is what options you have for the knife to take care of. For example, this knife, just a knife and a sheath, and if you are in the woods long enough, the knife gets dull and you have no sharpening stone, no nothing where to make your tool usable again. I believe that these care options, let's call them care options, should be attached to the knife. And this is where well, my BK2 steps in, which has, well, a great knife, a great carry option, great sheath. Well, some would argue that that the sheath could be better, but to me, it's a durable, reliable sheath, good retention, no bending in the sheath, no nothing. So great. And what I've done here, as you can see, I have attached a pouch here, and this is dedicated to improve the care options of this knife. And what I have here is a Smith & Wesson sharpening tool. So if my knife gets dull in the woods after long use, I have at least one option how to sharpen it. And second, well, what I have here is an bear with me. And the second thing I have here is an Allen screwdriver for the screws of the handle of the knife. So as we all know, they sometimes come loose, so you have to have something to fix that, or in other words, to take care of your knife. So, and this is why I have attached this this pouch to my sheath, so that this knife and in this with this addition, to me, this knife is a true survival knife. It has great cutting tool, it has great carry options, and it has care options as well. This is what a survival knife should be like according to me. As I said in the beginning, your views can be different, and that is okay, and feel free to share them with others. I really encourage you to do that, and let's have a discussion about this. So in the nutshell, what a knife should have, it's not just a cutting tool. You should have reliable and durable options to carry it, and you should have options for taking care of your knife. This is the main point I wanted to put out today. So thank you for your time, and see you next time.